Greetings. At Master Yu's request, I've compiled all the information regarding the Hendeca County calamity. Please take a look. If there are parts you don't understand or need further clarification on, just ask. I'll do my best to provide answers.
Thank you, Yen Miao.
It's what I'm here for.
We only had a basic understanding of it before. It's only today that we've grasped the full story.
I never would have thought that the Forbidden County was once inhabited.
Yes, that was many years ago. Despite the challenging climate, many chose to make Hendeca County their home. We established the Burning Sky Furnace to counteract the environmental challenges. But with the rise of the darkness and the diminishing field energy, we couldn't keep it operational. The Burning Sky Furnace was forced to shut down, causing residents to gradually leave. After the Hendeca County calamity, the entire area became deserted.
I'm still a bit confused. What are those on the table?
Ah, those. In our quest to uncover the truth behind the Hendeca County calamity, the Department of Yuheng gathered everything that might be related. That includes some things that are merely wild speculations. What's on the table might not be very conclusive. But it is possible that among those seemingly absurd claims, there might be clues that are presented in ways we haven't understood yet. I have the feeling that our missing piece might be hidden among these so-called deep secrets, no matter how ridiculous they seem.
I see. That's very thorough of you. So, what are your thoughts on Nan Yin?
She betrayed Domain 9 and stands against us. That is undeniable. But we don't have the full picture yet. Missing a single detail could shift our entire perception. Deep down, I want to believe that Nan Yin had her reasons, perhaps. After all, she poured her heart and soul into the Department of Yuheng. If she was going to betray Domain 9 from the beginning, what would be the point of establishing the department? I need to know the answer. No matter how harsh it might be, I'm prepared for the worst.
The worst?
Even if the Department of Yuheng was founded with the wrong intentions, I'll set it straight. That's my commitment to myself, and to everyone, as the overseer of the department. Anyway, we don't know the entire truth yet. Thanks to your help, we're one step closer. Moving forward, I'll do everything in my power to assist you.
I believe you've gotten a clearer picture of the forbidden Hendeca County by now. Dr. Rubilia has provided us with concrete intel. After taking the Christomax from the Marshville ruin, Nan Yin fled to the forbidden Hendeca County. No matter what her intentions are, we have to stop her. The forbidden Hendeca County is perpetually covered in snow, making the investigation challenging. Our past attempts were largely fruitless. However, it's different this time around. Thanks to Hykros, the Infinite Sundial is operational again. This means that we can activate the Sky Burnus to mitigate the hostile environment. With this advantage, we can now delve deeper into the forbidden Hendeca County, track down Nanyin, and get to the bottom of what she's planning. We might also find clues about the Hendeca County calamity and discover the key to countering the darkness. Dr. Rubilia, could you shed some light on this?
Yes, in collaboration with the Department of Yuheng, we've come to understand the darkness exhibits traits of hive consciousness. Darkness from the same hive are influenced by the same high-ranking darkness within their group. The darkness active in Vera came to Domain 9 in response to the Hive Mother's beckoning, aiming to help it break its seal. This is the case for the majority of darkness in Domain 9.
Majority? So there are exceptions?
Yes, since I've arrived in Marshville, I felt an unfamiliar presence. I can't sync with them, but I'm certain that they are under the influence of a different dominant entity and operate based on its will. Miss Yin Miao and I investigated various darkness groups in different regions together. Our findings confirmed this theory. These unique kind of darkness are predominantly active in Marshville, perhaps because they come from the Forbidden Hendeca County. And the Forbidden County seems to have some sort of influence on them, making them harder to deal with. I think we all know that too well.
That is to say, delving into Hendeca County will undoubtedly bring dangers we've never seen before. Linghan, I would like you to lead this investigation. Everything began with Hendeca County. I hope you can be the one to end it.
You can count on me.
Ever since we reconnected with the outside world, Hykros has been a huge help. This time around, we'll be relying on Dr. Rubilia's expertise and sharp intuition. Mr. Tianlong and the Executor will serve as envoys of Hykros, ensuring the safety of both the Doctor and the rest of the team. Niner's heavy machinery will be reactivating the Sky Burnus. I'd like you to see it through, Mingjing. Yan Miao, we're going to need you out in the field again. The Department of Yuheng needs first-hand information.
Me? Understood. While I may not possess the strength of Madame Ling Han or Lord Ming Jing, I can take care of myself and won't hold us back.
This mission isn't just about stopping Nanyin's plans. What we uncover in the Forbidden County could potentially change the future of Domain 9. Please do be cautious. Zhengong awaits your safe return.
Mimi. I mean, Madame Huang.
This mission holds great significance, especially to Huang and me. The former Qinglong who went missing in the Forbidden Country years ago was her father.
She must really want to join us then.
Huang is still young, yet she's taken on the significant role of Qinglong. She maintains Tianzhong's pavilion's operations and ensures the safety of Joltville's residents. Few truly understand the weight of the burdens she carries or the challenges she faces. Finding what happened to her father isn't just a goal for her. He is her emotional pillar. Only by uncovering the truth of Hendeca County herself can she find some comfort. She just needs some time to think it through. Executor, go ahead and start preparing on your end. I still need to finalize our plans with Master Yu. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Just spit it out already! Staring at me like that isn't doing anything, and it's bothering me.
Fine. You seem a bit down, so I'm worried about you.
Seriously, why does everyone treat me like I'm a kid?
That's not true. This mission... I believe Master Yu's decision isn't because she's overlooking you. Or should I say, it's precisely because she cares so much about your feelings that she made this choice.
So, You're implying I'm not mature enough to handle it calmly, aren't you?
What do you think? I understand the urge to know the truth. But there are other things that matter. Like the present, the future, and those people around you. I think Master Yu had the bigger picture in mind. You've been under Master Yu's care way longer than I have. Deep down, you understand her intentions better than I do, right?
Okay, that's enough. I didn't realize you were such a chatterbox, just like Fu Li. Blah, blah, blah. I get it. I have papers waiting for me to sign back at Tianzhong Pavilion. I can't stand here doing nothing all day. Oh, and it seems like someone's in trouble. Laters.
Hey.
Hey,
Surely,
I understand. It's just that you are risking everything going into the Forbidden County, and I feel helpless not being able to do anything. If that's how it's going to be, I just can't do it. And if our roles were reversed, wouldn't you have done the same? This isn't me being impulsive or acting on a whim. Whether it's my gut reaction or after careful consideration, my decision remains. We face this together. That's what friends do, right? We look out for each other. Whatever is waiting for us in the Forbidden County, we face it together. Deal?
just like old times.
Exactly. Master Yu has approved. Let's head to the Pass of Ao and join the others.
Huh? When did...
Just like you didn't tell me when you were leaving. This was one of those decisions made secretly, without you knowing, All right, we're even now. Let's get going, shall we?
This has to be the Sky Burnice. It's entirely encased in ice.
It's been a while since it was last fired up. Luckily, it's still intact. Mingxing confirmed that for us. Once we get the Sky Burnice up and running again, it'll offset the harsh environment, allowing us to step into the outskirts of the Forbidden County. The day we've been waiting for is finally here.
It feels like we're closing a chapter, doesn't it? A new adventure is about to unfold.
That's right. If we find the key to the darkness during this expedition, the day they are eradicated might be just around the corner. When that day comes, Hendeca County will be reopened for habitation. Those forced to leave can finally return home. Thanks to the support from Hykros, by modifying the Infinite Sundial, we were able to solve the energy crisis. It's what allowed us to stand here today, taking a step towards our future. Thank you, everyone, from the bottom of my heart. Fire up the Sky Burnice. Let's set off!
The biting cold seems to have eased a bit. What now?
Our original plan was to trace the path taken by our predecessors and slowly venture deeper into the Forbidden County. We've explored the Forbidden County before, but a lot can change in a few years. So I've made some adjustments to our route. Let me share that with everyone. There, done. In short, we'll use the energy guiding devices as our landmarks and head towards them. Checking the route. The next burning sky pillar is at Baihu Camp. It was once a training facility for the Domain Guards. It has been abandoned for a long time.
I remember. How nostalgic.
Need some help?
Thank you both. But it's alright. I just finished it here.
Are you doing maintenance?
That's right. Although it hasn't been used for many years, its functions are still intact. I just added a micro-energy amplification device to it. Once activated, the timestamp can then receive field energy.
I think I sorta get it. Since this place has been abandoned for a long time, the sundial square that supplies energy to this area must have been turned off to reduce wear, right?
Exactly. Tianjiang Pavilion is already working on restoring the function of Hendeca County Sundial Square. Until then, this device should suffice for emergency purposes.
You truly are reliable.
Let's activate the Skyburn pillar. It should be okay now.
This bunch seems quite enthusiastic, showing up specially just to help us warm up. Let's oblige them.
Did us activating the Skyburn pillar attract the attention of the darkness?
It's quite possible, but I think it might also be some form of warning. We are getting closer and closer to their territory. The deeper we venture into the Forbidden County, the more likely we are to encounter similar situations. Is everyone all right?
We're fine. How about you, Doctor?
I'm okay too. It's just those sounds in my head. I'm still trying to discern the message, trying to understand. What is certain is that the Hive Mother's control over me has greatly weakened. Perhaps this place is beyond its sphere of influence.
Doctor, I already collected darkness samples from this area.
Thank you, Yin Miao. These samples will definitely be of great help for our research. Let's rest for a while before we set off again. I also need some time to sort out the information we obtained so far.
There looks to be no sign of darkness activity. It seems to be quite safe here. The buildings in this area are better preserved than I thought. Maybe our predecessors also chose to rest here when they passed by. Let's split up for now and thoroughly explore this place. I hope we can find some clues they left behind.
It seems that the Elder stopped by here briefly, and then continued toward the ruin after getting enough rest.
Then let's follow in their footsteps and keep moving ahead.
The ruin is not far from here.
That special ruin should be nearby.
I don't sense any presence of the darkness either.
No wonder it's so quiet here. So quiet that it's a bit unsettling.
Is there something playing tricks on your mind?
You can't deny there's a tense atmosphere here.
Well, it's a little less tense now.
Let me take a look and activate the nearby installations based on the information. They'll respond to the energy of the burning sky furnace and activate the Forbidden County's blockade.
Doesn't sound too difficult, but please stay vigilant. Okay? Go. Looks like this is the entrance to the ruin. Yin Miao, you and the domain guards should stand guard outside the ruin. We'll report back to you on everything we discover in the ruin.
Understood. I'll keep watch outside of the ruin and ensure the burning sky pillar and other installations run smoothly. Also, I'll collect as much intel as possible nearby. They will definitely help in the Department of Yuheng's research. May you have a smooth journey, Madam Ling Han.
Okay then, let's go.
From the looks of it, we can't leave the same way we came.
This looks like it must have been left behind by the Blackstone civilization.
Just like the ruin on Breezy Isle?
Sure.
Lon had mentioned before that she had witnessed the past, present, and future all come together there.
Indeed it seems. Moreover, there is no darkness sealed there, but instead there are some totems that we do not yet understand. After activating the mechanism inside, the ruin altered the stability of time and space in the area, allowing timestamps to control the abyss current at the bottom of the Grand Sea. Right now, I don't sense the presence of any darkness. Perhaps this ruin is indeed very similar to the one on Breezy Isle. But we still need to be vigilant. Negligence can often be our greatest enemy.
But there are some options that we must try, like it or not.
The Elders might have left behind some messages and clues. Let's search around here first, but don't wander too far.
Well, it's different from the others. There's a ring around this. A round hatch? Or the front of an exit?
It is indeed very special. Maybe this could be a breakthrough.
Then let's go check it out first. There seems to be something etched on the surface of the sphere.
It is still well preserved. I wonder if we can use this to deduce exactly when it was carved.
Were these things always rotating? Or were they activated after we came in?
Does activating the mechanism cause anything to happen outside?
It opens the entrance to the next room or something.
Perhaps. The clues in this room are limited. If we can search more places, we can piece together more of what happened in the past. Those Black Jade guards kind of bother me as well. They don't appear to be damaged on the outside, but they don't function properly. I'm afraid they've been set up here for a long, long time.
Their purpose is still unknown, so we should continue to stay vigilant.
Maybe they're protecting something important?
Let's move on. We need more clues.
Everyone, look out! Crystal formations everywhere. This Black Jade guard looks much more dangerous than the others.
It shows no signs of resuming operations yet, so let's proceed with caution.
All clear. It looks like we can investigate other areas now.
The lessons the Elders traded their lives for. Without the information they left behind, we would never have come this far. As expected, the Black Jade guards are some sort of defense mechanism for the ruin. If someone activates the mechanism by mistake, they will be activated to carry out their commands.
These traces of past battles, it would seem that they are very tough opponents.
As far as possible, we should avoid fighting them.
But I didn't expect that those crystal formations were originally...
Is everyone all right? How are you feeling?
Everything seems okay for now. The Black Stone Ruins vitality absorption might be a slow process.
I'm fine too, but I'm afraid we need to speed up a bit.
We shouldn't stay here for too long. Let's find out what happened here as soon as possible, then find a way out.
There seems to be activity outside again. Let's go over there and have a look. This should be the dark form mentioned in the notes. Sure enough, it's completely damaged.
It looks like these are all the clues here. But the true purpose of the ruin still remains unclear. Of course, it may also be because our current capabilities are still insufficient to decipher the function of these facilities.
Dark form was also mentioned in the notes, which might be a breakthrough.
There are dark forms inside all these important instruments. According to the accounts of the Elders, it may be some sort of power supply or storage device.
Right. I'm tending toward the latter, but perhaps due to the timestamp's inability to decipher them, the dark forms got damaged in the process, and the information that did get deciphered was also scattered.
No more information can be deciphered from the dark forms we have discovered so far.
I have similar findings here. It seems that in order to find more useful clues, we need to go deeper into the ruin. However, we can only use these clues as references. As for the actual situation, we ultimately use our best judgment. In other words, we have to be pragmatic.
Ugh, how I wish what these aliens left behind could be more intuitive.
Let's keep moving.
What's this? A statue of an alien? Is it a statue or a torso? It won't suddenly come to life, will it?
I don't think it's coming to life anytime soon. Use the lever to open a secret passage to the deeper parts of the ruin.
The Elders. They attached great importance to the installations at the end of the secret passage. There must be clues left there too. The trails of the Elders. As the exploration continues deeper, the puzzle is slowly coming together. Right now, all that's missing are the last few pieces. About this ruin, about dark forms, about Nanyin. All the answers lie in wait.
We shouldn't stay here for too long. Let's find out what happened here as soon as possible, and then find a way out. It looks like these are all the clues here.
Is it? This is...
Doctor, can you activate it?
me? Indeed, the energy within me seems to resonate with it. It seems that this is a device that can be powered by the energy of gray space entities. But I don't know where the other end of these created abyss currents lead to.
The device left behind by the Blackstone civilization can create abyss currents? Very interesting.
Let's take note of other similar installations. This was not mentioned in the notebook before.
In other words, it is different from the entrances to rooms that opened after touching the mechanisms. The other end of the abyss current is completely unknown.
It's dangerous to be hasty, but there's no way to get the answer without experimenting. Let's set this mystery aside for now and investigate elsewhere.
There seems to be something in front.
The Elders already had many casualties by this point. Trapped here, with no way out. They no longer had any futile hopes of escaping. Already being on death's door, they could only hope that their deaths would make a difference. Everyone had become a victim of the transformation procedure, and Nanyin was the test subject who symbolized the last hope. Let's go. The truth is just up ahead.
This is too unbelievable.
The
device that transformed Nanyan into what she is now?
It must also contain a dark form that records key information. If we can seize the opportunity to take it, the content can be analyzed by Tempos, and our understanding of the Blackstone civilization can be further improved.
It's worth a shot. But I'm just afraid that we can only expose the dark form by reinitiating the transformation process like before. Before that, we must be fully prepared.
There are a large number of Black Jade guards in this area. Although they are not a threat for the time being, who knows how they'll respond after the device is activated. I'll stand guard over there and hope they won't interfere with our operations.
Then I'll activate the device.
Place the timestamp on the control panel to activate the device and start the transformation process. However, if the process is not carried out completely and something goes wrong, shut it down for safety. During the process, I will try to take the dark form.
Well then, let's get started.
Good luck. To us.
We should be safe for now. Doctor, are you okay?
Just a little exhausted. Don't worry. Nothing a little rest can't fix. How's everyone doing?
More startled than hurt.
Looks like everyone's all right.
We underestimated the destructive power of the Black Jade Guards. It seems that it will be impossible to return to the ruin for the time being.
It's a pity we couldn't salvage some remains of the guards, even partially.
If some pieces can be obtained for research, Niner's heavy machinery can surely find a way to deal with them. But it was a pressing situation just now, so it wasn't a top priority.
Sure.
But our trip was not without success. Our experiences, devices that only darkness can activate, and dark forms. After deciphering it, we will surely obtain a lot of information.
Madam Ling Han! It's great that you're all okay. I've been so worried.
We have found a very important clue. Master Yu needs to review it as soon as possible.
Master Yu is currently monitoring the activity of the Ignisville ruin. Nanyin launched an attack there with the intent of stealing the Christamax. Lady Juche and Madame Wong have already rushed over, but I don't know what the situation is now. Moreover, a large number of Abyss currents appeared in Aquaville, and support was urgently needed there.
I understand.
Yan Miao, Doctor, please take the dark form back to Zhengong. Mingjing, Tianlang, you can help deal with the Aquaville Abyss currents. Executor, Miss Shirley, let's go.
Nanyan. She got away with it. I don't know what she's up to now. She must be stopped.
Thank you. Leave the rest to me.
Playing games yet again. failed in my duties. If only I had noticed earlier. It's no one's fault, Liu Hua. Your injuries! This is nothing. Don't act tough. This Nanyin, she really is a monster. She's gotten stronger. Is this the effect of the Christamax? Or did she deliberately hide her true strength before?
Or possibly both. Master Yu needs to know what happened here. Let's go back to Ignisville Mansion to talk things over.
Yes, let's get out of here first.
Yan Miao has sent the dark form to Zhengong, and Tempest is deciphering the information contained within. Rarely have we had such direct contact with the Blackstone civilization. Our understanding of them will be even greater.
The results of the deciphering may explain the actual use of the Hendeca County ruin, and some of our guesses may also be confirmed. We currently believe that the ruin is some type of special laboratory. It is closely protected by Black Jade guards, and anyone who misuses its mechanisms will be attacked by the guards. The elders were trapped in the ruin at that time. They had no choice but to let Nanyin complete that transformation.
After seeing it with my own eyes, I believe that is the case. It was a last resort, and it was also a sacrifice. So, Nanyin became what she is now.
The principles behind that device are not yet clear. But it's obvious that Nanyin's power is far greater than it was in the past. We failed to defend the Ignisville ruin.
I see. Before returning to the Forbidden County, we had many misunderstandings about Nanyin. Betraying Domain 9, that was not her original intention. Thank you for bringing back the truth behind the Hendeca County calamity. We will never forget the efforts and sacrifices of the past. Only by completely eradicating the darkness pestilence can we give some comfort to the elders. But as for the Nanyin now, how much of her is still that Nanyin we knew before? We still need to be wary of her. Nanyin has already taken 3 Christamaxes, so her next target is already obvious. Aquaville must respond early. In addition, the Dark Form may give us important clues. I will urge Zhang Gong to complete the deciphering as soon as possible. Whether we can change the direction of the future, perhaps it may all depend on this next battle.